Hi guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back. Today I'm going to do an actual new painting. I haven't done a new painting for a while because I've been on a couple of trips this summer. So I did some ahead of time and then I did a couple before I went on a trip last week, and then I did the dry results. This is still a little bit damp where I had to spray the back to tighten the canvas up, but it'll be okay. I'm going to move that out of the way for just a second and show you what I'm gonna do. I have these paints, these pre-mixed pouring paints. I have my overhead light off because it was causing a big glare right there, so I'm gonna try to hurry before it gets super dark outside. I have a window to this side of me that light is coming in, and I have a recording light on this side of me. So we should be good, and I have the flash on my camera. But I'll tell you the names of the paints as we go. I have them all just plain in the bottles. Plus I have all of them with a little bit of hair serum in them. And I want my pour to end up with each color with and without the hair serum, just to see how the different effects may happen. I have them in an order that I have no idea why I lined it up this way as I was doing it, but that's what I have, so that's what I'm going to use. And I'll go in with that order with them without this hair serum, plain, like in one order. And that one is turquoise. But instead of using turquoise with hair serum, I will use the opposite end with the hair serum. And this is sapphire. And I haven't stirred the hair serum in yet, because I know it takes me a little bit to get set up, and I know it just settles anyway. So I'm going to do a dirty pour again. So just kind of pour it in. I'm not going to layer it. I'm not going to do a flip cup. I think I'm going to do a straight pour again. I've actually, after I walked away and let those last ones dry, I kind of like how they came out. This one's Amethyst. And so I want to see if I manipulate the way some paints have hair serum and some paints don't, but I use the same colors. I want to see how that works out for me. And then I want to try some different style of pours with these, like a blowout soon too. This one is Lilac Petals. And next is Sky. I hope I don't put too much, like I hope I have enough room for everything because I've been using a lot. So I'll probably have more of those colors and I need to tone it down a little bit. This one is Springtime Blue. And then, ooh, this is interesting. I got to the black, and then it will also, after this black, without the hair serum, next will be the black with the hair serum. I didn't think that through and going in these orders, but it is what it is. I don't want to use a lot of black because I don't want it to be too dark. Maybe a little bit more than that. I mean, I know. Let's use some with the hair serum too. I don't even know if I remembered to stir that. Okay. That's probably going to end up being a lot more black than I had anticipated. And we're back at Springtime Blue. Yep, I should have done this with maybe 5 colors or not poured so much paint in. I think I'm gonna, oops. This one is Sky again. So I'll have to try this again and plan out how much paint I put in a little bit better next time. Oops. Okay. Now we're back at Lilac Petals. I won't be able to put very much of this in there. Whoops. I can't really put my last Amethyst. I can put, let me try. So I'm gonna miss out on the Turquoise with the hair serum and the Sapphire without. Yep. I see that. I see that I'm gonna have a mess very soon. So I'm just gonna have to hurry up and pick it up and do the pour, straight pour. So I didn't end up with I love that look at the end where the serum just kind of runs across the thing. Okay. I didn't end up with the turquoise with the hair serum or the sapphire without the hair serum, but it is what it is. So now that I've got that on, I will move my canvas so that it'll kind of run opposite the way that it was and move my stuff out of the way. I'll have to do another one where I can use all of the colors, but oh well. I'm gonna just move these over here for now instead of putting the lids on and stuff. Just get them out of my way while I finish the painting, and then I'll put them away because my paint is running. I kind of like the painting so far though. Let me wipe my hands and I'll get started with the tilting. And this should be a pretty quick one. But I've been enjoying using these. At first I hated these paints and I don't like them at first whenever like it's very first tilted. I mean, I like this, but like after I tilt, I won't like it. I'll just tell you that now, I won't like it. But then once I torch, I'll start to like it again. And then after I walk away and come back and see it dry, I'll like it a lot better. So, which way should I tilt first? I could put extra paint around the edges to have paint to roll over. Didn't think about that either. Oh well. I think I have enough paint, so we'll just, it's going this way. Hold on a minute. Okay, so it's going this way, so I'll just tilt this way first, like towards that corner. The paint is so heavy over there. I hope I don't end up running it all off. Oh, I liked that center drip part though. I'm just gonna go this opposite way next. And then then do my corners. If I'd put paint around, I could kind of spin it and leave negative space in the corners, but I'm not super fond of a lot of negative space, so this will be okay. Try to get it there as evenly as possible. And now go back to this one over here. I might have to turn it. Yeah. And then I'll just leave the drips on the table to peel off for paint skins, like peel off the paint skins for necklaces. I did get something like hole punch things where I can just easily punch out a hole the size I need from my paint skins for a necklace now, so that's exciting. Makes it easier than using scissors or a little pen blade like I was before. I could also dip some glass pieces in if I want to before I let it dry. Okay, so I'm looking right now as I'm tilting back. I do see what I should have done is I should have covered those sides and then used a spinner to spread the paint on the top out more evenly so that this whole part here didn't get all messed up as I was tilting. But I'm going to go around and fix my corners, and then I'm going to wash my hands, and then I will torch and see what I need to do or what I want to do with it. There's parts of it I like right now and parts of it I don't. But I think after I can torch, it'll be better. And then I can tilt a little bit more if I need to. I have something I want to put this on the table. Because I don't have push pins in it. I might accidentally be tilting it when I'm not looking. Let's put it over here and then try to make sure I'm still in camera because there's not as much paint on the table over here that I want to save. Okay, and that's okay for right now. I don't really like the weird way that looks right now, but I think once I torch it'll be better, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so like I was trying to say, I kind of like this part, and I kind of like the way that does that at the corners. I'd like to get one that does that like all the way across a painting. That corner I don't really like very well. I like these colors here in this section with that blue, but it just looks so weird with all those little they look like something that I can't remember the name of. So let's torch and see what comes out of it and see what it looks like after that. I like the colors, and I do want to try the colors again sometime. So now let's hit it with the torch and see what comes up. I'm popping some bubbles, I'm getting some cells. I like the little dainty cells over here. These ones look weird where the color looks weird, but then once it'll dry, it'll be okay. This whole section here must be a lot of paint without the hair serum. So that's going to be like a solid spot. That's going to be strange. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I just wasn't hitting it with the torch right. Okay, that's interesting. I did get some, but still not a ton. I wish I had, there's like a really bright pink shade in these colors. I need to get that one next time I buy some of these, because I think a bright pink would go nice in this. But it's interesting. A lot of these ones look almost white, but I don't have any white paint in this because I'm out of the white. So they must be that sky color. Okay, so there are some parts here that must not have the hair serum in it. This is like those last few drips. I liked that part really well. I kind of wish I could have left that for the middle of my painting. I should focus on that for next time. This weird looking part here that I kind of like is from the last little bit of my pour. And a lot of this outside stuff is some of the first stuff that came down. I really like this corner right here. The way the cells came through, and they're nice multicolored, multi-ringed cells. This whole section up here where it was all conglomerated before, it's still kind of conglomerated, and those cells always look really strange and weird shaped. But overall, I like the colors. I do kind of like this. I still don't have my overhead light on, so I hope you can see. I will, it caused a really big glare, like right here on the table, so I don't know if it would have made it better or worse. That's why I had it off. Okay, nothing else is going to come through those spots. Like, the solid spots must be the no silicone spots. I do kind of like it. I don't hate it as much as I normally do. Whenever I first use these paints, I'm getting used to the way these paints turn out. So I'll keep it like this. I'll take you down for a close-up, and I will probably do some more experiments with these paints next week in these straight pours, and I just want to keep practicing until I can get it the way I like it. I would love to keep practicing until I can get it where most of it looks like how the cells are in this corner. I don't know if I'll ever achieve that before I'll move on to some other kind of painting soon as well. I might use other colors. I have some other colors in these paints. I might use those next week instead of these same colors. But I think I'll play with these paints some more before I do some other stuff. Like I said before, I think I want to do some Dutch pours, or my form of a Dutch pour, which isn't a Dutch pour really. It's just, I call it a blowout because I use the hairdryer and blow the paint to cover the entire canvas. So I might do some of those with these colors. My cup looks really neat. Just thought I'd share. But that's all for this one. Thanks as always for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. And stick around for the close-up. That'll be in just a second. Thanks. Bye. Okay, here's the close-up from my side of the table. I do kind of like it. I like the colors. I really love this, the way the cells are in this corner down here. That's kind of what I'm hoping to achieve in most of the painting. These ones with this sapphire just get really strange. But I'll show you the details the way that I normally do so you can see it all. And then I'll show it to you again once it's dry, whoops, like I normally do. And I'm sure I will like it loads better when it's dry. I like these lines here in this part though. This part's kind of interesting to me with the turquoisey colors. Not as many cells through here, but that's kind of nice. It came out like a white looking color, and I have no white paint in here. That's interesting to me. It may not look quite so white whenever it's dry. There's like a tan looking color in here too, and I didn't use that, so that had to be some colors blending together. I wish this part here where I left those last strips, I wish I'd paid more attention and kind of gone away from those whenever I tilted first to keep some of that on the canvas or in the center. But it is what it is, and I think I'll really like it when it dries. Let me know what you think. And thanks as always for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye.